Hello, and welcome, my Sagittarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Taurus, waxing to full in your full moon of the year, Sagittarius, May 2021. Hey there, I'm your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Joining the Circle Productions, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hi. Let's talk some business and then we'll get down to business. May 1st, my company turned 23 years old, Joining the Circle Productions, S Corporation, because LLCs didn't exist back in 1998. Can't believe we've made it this far. Bringing in new collaborators to the channel, Mal Flanders, who's a Sagittarian, maybe watching this, Nancy Antonucci. We've got Millennial Minute coming up. I'm not saying her name yet because she's still on the fence, but I think she's going to be giving us a Millennial Minute for the Joining the Circle Productions YouTube channel. Really, really exciting stuff. Very happy to be serving you today, my Sages. My book, Words of Grace, is up on Kindle. I've been saying it a lot. That's why I was off camera for about a week with Beltane. A big push we had on Constant Contact. We have a link for the description box in that too, as well as if you would like to preview the book, Words of Grace. My first Kindle, not my first book, but my first book on Kindle. You can certainly click the link for that, preview it for free, and now you can get stuff on Kindle with the free Kindle app, no matter what your device is, and I'm kind of thrilled about that because I've been getting some. It's been really, really cool. So thank you so much for listening to that. Enough about me. Now let's talk about you. I don't have any planets in Sagittarius, so no chance of me relating to anything, and I don't think I'm dating any Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs at the moment. You never know. So let's see what hits the table. So 5-card draw, 1 card from 5 different decks. In this case, fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, but each of these decks was already consecrated and dedicated to a particular pantheon of the divine to which I am intimately contracted to do this work with, and them through me to you, right? So standard YouTube reading rules apply. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It is, after all, a general read. Check your other signs, because your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising, and your Venus might give you very different information about the same situation, or a different situation entirely. Now, I will say I've already been doing this particular 5-card draw for some of my clients, and they love it. And it's essentially a spell kit, because we're doing the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, spirit, right? That's about manifestation. That's about holistic balance, right? The physical, the emotional, the mental, the spiritual, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, for a new moon, you can cast. This is a specific timeline. New moon in Taurus tomorrow for me, Tuesday, May 11th, 3 p.m. Eastern. Rarely it hits on the hour, so that's good to know. A waxing moon, building, growing, evolving, expanding, to your full moon in Sagittarius on Wednesday, May 26th, 7:14 a.m. You might want to do your new moon, your full moon work the night before, just building up to that waxing. Yeah, so this is clues, tips, and hints. Both feet on the floor. If you can, focus on your breath, if you will. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace, and gaze. Yeah, I guess that too. From my pantheons of the divine, and I need to slow the fuck down, but I am reading Sagittarians, and you guys don't usually do slow. Breathe. Yes, thank you. My lawyers, spirit guides. All the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box, should you choose to look into them, with lots of juicy, interesting, fascinating links on the way down there to other stuff I do on other platforms, etc. Instagram, you want to book me? Instagram me, right? Direct message me on Twitter, or find me on Facebook Messenger. Easiest way to book a reading. You can ping me there. We can do video call, as well as I also do Zoom if you want it recorded. Cool. I guess that's about it. I'm tired of explaining. Let's read. Please take a nice deep breath. Yeah, notch your arrows, Sagittarians. Here we go. I call to the ancestors of magic, of miracles, and mysticism to please speak through these magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, Blue Angel Publishing. What is the spell fragment? To represent their element of fire, their will, their desire, something they can focus on, something they can yearn for, burn for, cast out into the universe. This new moon in Taurus, waxing to their full moon in Sagittarius, which just has to be auspicious. Okay, you saw how long I was shuffling those cards before I say hi. Same card as the Scorpios just got this. The Strength card, the spell, strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower, right? So that's an interesting thing. And as I said, for the Scorpios, this could be physical power, emotional power, mental power, spiritual power, mystical power. Spiritual power and mystical power are not necessarily the same thing. So yeah, what kind of strength is this? Now I'm going to say, just because you're a fire sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, that could be strength of will, strength of choice, strength of action, right? That fire element. But let's find out. Your element of earth, right? To ground this a little bit, give it some physical tangibility. The crystal oracle makes sense, element of earth. The voice of Archangel Ariel, my personal archangel, because I got the spiritual name back in 1990, Elestariel, E-L-E-S-T-A-R-A-L, is like Ariel, right? And Little Mermaid was out, right? Years later, Silver Ravenwolf puts out a book called Angels, Companions, and Magic. I was already a member of Black Forest Clan at that point. I'm reading that, I'm like, oh, she's the Archangel of Lyons. That's interesting. My last name is Lyons. And then, like, little by little by little by little, it really hit me that I'm part of an Archangel. Breathe. I got lots of stories. Wait till those bugs come out. Here we go. My beloved Archangel Ariel, powers of the north, element of earth. What is the crystal oracle for the Sagittarian collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus? I'm watching this video, receiving this reading. My beloved Archangel of Lyons, powers of earth, angel of nature, wealth and abundance and healing and all that good stuff from my Saggies, casting for strength at new moon in Taurus. What is the crystal oracle they need this new moon in Taurus, waning to full in Sag? Ooh, Australian agate. Oh, I love Australian men. I do. Hey, look, I'm very verbal, so just gonna say, accents do it for me. I mean, that's why I can do so many of them. Well, I also took like 4 years of speech class. That'll do it. That's why I don't sound like I'm from Long Island. No tea, no shade. Petite limonade. Limonade rose. Australian agate. Keywords: perception. We'll talk about that. Strength. Already on the table. Courage and stamina. So strength and stamina, you got double whammy in the first two cards. Your power of perception along with your mental and physical body are presently being strengthened. So right there. This will give you the courage and energy required to tackle what seems at present to be a complex and insurmountable problem. So you're waxing strength, right? From new moon in Taurus, totally makes sense. This problem involves someone who is incompatible with your ideas and principles. Oh, in this day and age, who would have thunk? You are being urged to stand your ground, yet keep your calm. Agate's good for that. Don't allow yourself to be psychologically or emotionally bullied. Saggies, y'all are so strong, but you're so damn friendly. Just be careful of that, right? Don't you stand your ground. You don't have to torch the house. Bosco, why'd you torch the house? He's laughing at me. All concerned will soon realize the truth that you have already known for quite some time, that this particular person is simply not the person who they present themselves to be. So someone's been fronting. Someone's been disguising. Lies, illusions, deceptions, delusions. Well, nothing like a saggy, fiery arrow to cut through that shit with strength. So I get it. This strength might very well be your willpower to stand your ground. Element of fire. What you will, what you won't, what you do, what you don't, right? Such a cunning linguist. Oh, it's been a while. Decades. Let's keep going. The Healing with the Angels Oracle, element of air here, right? So we've got strength for fire, Australian agate for air. You got double whammy, strength and stamina in both of those oracles. Let's get you the healing angel, your element of air, to think about, to read about, to pray to, I don't know, and visualize, chat with, I don't know, however you do your element of air. Let's see who your healing angel is. Breathe. Because I love talking to the angels and the archangels of fire. And the sign of Sagittarius, the Michaelites. Please, my beautiful, strong, brave, courageous, hot and spicy Michaelites. Please, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm watching this video, receiving this reading. Oh, I could just stay here all day. This feels so good. Please, what is the healing angel they most need to think about, right? Talk to, pray to, read about, whatever their element of air is, to feed the fire of that strength spell working in Australian agate. Stay calm, right? Stand your ground, strength and stamina. This new moon in Taurus waxing to their full moon in Sagittarius, May 2021. Well, it looks like we have a party turner early on in the spread. Granted, it's the 3rd out of 5. The healing angel of romance, darling. You are the first one. Now, let's say, I just want to see, has romance in any other... I don't think... I think the Gemini had like a hot one. Somebody had a hot one, but they've been a little rare this time around. Although I will say, the Scorpios got Union of Hearts. This is a connection of love that defies explanation. Now, the thing is you might very much have to stand your ground with somebody who is fronting, who is pretending to be something that they're not. Now, of course that takes endurance and stamina, but what would the healing angel of romance have to do with that element of air? Helping you heal romantic lies, illusions, deceptions, and delusions. And I have experienced this myself over and over and over. I'm going to tell you something, and you probably won't be shocked by this. The more powerful you are, the more people will lie to you because they're afraid, but it has nothing to do with you, right? Particularly in romance. Like, people rarely tell me the truth until, like, they really get to know me, right? Because I am authentic, right? It's like what you see is what you get, like 9 times out of 10. And if I'm having a bad day, if I'm a little more salt than sugar, I'll let you know, right? So that takes immense strength of personality, of character. There's the word I'm looking for, strength of character. Look, if there's a romantic situation here in your life that you're feeling like you don't know if you want to keep going and endure it, then endure it for you, right? Strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. As you stand your ground and get the truth that you need, calling in the healing angels of romance. Now, I will tell you, Doreen Virtue, I believe, did a whole book on the healing angels of romance. I remember there was an audiobook way back when. I know she doesn't do this stuff anymore, and blessed be, to each their own. But to call upon the healing angels of romance, that you have the strength that if this person ain't it, if this ain't your person, it's your person. If this ain't your person, this is somebody preparing you. It's like going to the gym and lifting really, really heavy weights to develop that strength. The Grace of Fortitude in my book. Well, first I learned about the Grace of Fortitude from Carolyn Mace, Defy Gravity. Brilliant book. But everything in my book, Words of Grace, it's divided by chakra. It's the heart chakra grace of fortitude. But those words, yes, inspired by a lot of different authors and teachers throughout time. But those words are from my soul. And I say right in the book, just make the prayers your own. Change the words. Do what you got to do. But there's a romantic wound in place here. Right? Maybe this is somebody who lied to you or deceived you before. I mean, if I were to sit down and count that, it would take me a while on a calculator, right, to count all of them up. But that's part of the Path of True Love. And I'll get back to doing Path of True Love reads. You wait. I'm just working Words of Grace right now because my book is helping people. At this point, it's not even just my book, is it? Fire, strength, Earth, Australian agate, air, romance. Let's get you the whisper of love for water. The higher selves of all involved. Really, seriously, both feet on the floor. Breathe. The higher selves of all involved. Please, one card in clarity. For this Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading, casting for strength with Australian agate, calling in the angels, the healing angels of romance. What is a piece of information, inspiration, or insight that they need? Right? From their own higher selves. And the higher selves of all involved. This is obviously soul contract, whether it's twin flame or soulmate. Who cares? Who knows right now? General read. What do you got for them? What is the clue or tip or hint they need for their element of water, this new moon in Taurus waxing to full in Sag? Such a Sagittarian card. You are limitless. That is 9th house Jupiter energy. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. And this is the strength, the power, the decision is all in your hands. You are limitless. Now remember, there's an infinite number of quantum probabilities stemming from every second, right? And we don't get how that plays itself out. We're not in control of that. We're not even in control of which timeline we end up on. How we do that, however, is by being honorable, by being truthful, by being loving, powerful, and wise. All the spiritual stuff that we've all been learning to do, which is all part of spiritual strength, right? Integrity, truth, to stay calm, but that your perception, see, here's the thing about perceptions. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Everybody agrees to that, except it really doesn't, because the sun is a stationary object, right? We turn. The earth turns. It just looks that way, right? So it seems like, yeah, your eyes are going to be cleared. You're going to need the, I would think, also the emotional strength to be able to handle that and not take it personally. Say, this is a lesson for me. I am limitless. I can do anything here. And that's a really powerful emotion for a Sag. Oh, they're giving me Pat Benatar, Invincible. Oh, Legend of Billie Jean, right? The Billie Jean, King, Queen, whatever. Supergirl. Anyway, let's keep going. A lot of the Generation Xers just went, oh my god. Oh my god. Helen Slater alert. I love her. It'd be great to see her on Supergirl, I think it was. Anyway. Six of Cups. Breathe. That was a good one. Yeah, you might have to get something off your chest and say what you have to say. And I think like it said in that Australian agate, it's like everybody around you is going to be like, oh my god, you fucking knew that all along. Oh my god, you knew that all along. I remember you saying that something was off here, and you were right. Let's do last card down, the card of Spirit, right? The Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. Voices of the Ascended Masters, and let's call this what it is. A soul contract read. Breathe. I call to the Ascended Masters of Soul Contracts, really the specific lawyers, because if there's been lies, illusions, deceptions, and delusions here, that usually lends itself towards twin flame rather than soulmate contract, and boy is there a difference there. Matt Kahn, author of this deck, put out a wonderful video. Soul contracts, twin flames, and soulmates redefined. His definition makes more sense than anything else I've ever read. So please, my Ascended Masters, give them the perfect healing mantra. So when they cast for strength with Australian agate, calling in the healing angels of romance and really feeling their limitlessness, that they have a mantra to sustain them. This new moon in Taurus waxing to their full moon in Sagittarius, May 2021. Exploring unity consciousness. Oh my god, this is so Sagittarian. I am one eternal light appearing as all. Darling, exploring unity consciousness. Unity consciousness is the 8th chakra and above. It is the spiritual mystical power. It is understanding not just intellectually that we are all one, sure. Great. But that's why we're limitless, because the separation of the illusion of separation is necessary for us to experience this world of time and space, right? There ain't no chocolate without the illusion of separation. If you're one with it, then you're eating yourself, right? But that means that whatever this is a much higher level lesson for you. And let me read you what's in the bookie book for this, then I'll put it together for you and give you the blessing / spell, however you want to take that. Please ground for this one, my Saggies, because this is an extreme. I've done all of these mantras. I've had this deck since December 2019. Yeah, I've worked all of these. Where are you? Exploring unity consciousness. I am one eternal light appearing as all. Now look, Saggies, if you just took like a half hour once a week, lit a candle, whatever, 5 minutes a day, and just chanted that with breath, right? Like imagine the divine flame of unity consciousness inside of you. With every breath, it's getting brighter and larger. I'm one eternal light appearing as all. When unity consciousness is explored, meaning you don't have to know everything about it. You're stepping in like a whole new world. Oh God, I just Aladdined us. When unity consciousness is explored, you are able to sense a connection that unites all hearts, no matter how unique each person seems to be. Now, unique, that might be, look, when people feel unique, that often means they feel other. They feel like an outsider. They feel weird, like a freak. The Saggies, come on, you and Aquarians, you guys kind of govern the freaks of the universe. We love you for it, right? So that might be what they're fronting. Like this might not be such a horrible thing. Like what if this, like you've kind of feeling, you've had this attraction to somebody, this romantic attraction, and you don't know if they feel the same way and they've been fronting. Well, there might be a very good purpose behind that, if not in their, out of fear, right? In unity, there is a willingness to accept the differences that make each of us unique while embracing the greater cosmic web of interconnectivity through all time and space. Now that's a lot there, but it is saying that no matter how different or weird or strange or off someone might appear in any given moment, that's not the truth of who we are. The truth of who we are is we are all the immortal, eternal souls given birth to by God, Goddess, all that is, Zeus, Buddha, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, right? In exploring unity consciousness, you are not a person in search of the light. You are the light, dressed up as a person along your soul's journey. This mantra is ideal for amplifying presence. Have you ever? Hi. Thank you. I have no idea. Something was just delivered to my door. I have no idea what that is. It's a big-ass box, too, and he is cute. Yep, keep the FedEx guys cute. Ooh, short season is coming. I live alone with cats. This mantra is ideal for amplifying presence, grounding your energy, and deepening meditation. It's like I said, you might not even have to so much take any action towards here. It feels like something's going to be revealed here. Someone's going to speak up. That's why your clarity. Hold on one second. Yeah.
This is there, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm looking for the A.
Oh, then that's not my box. You have a lovely day. You got it. He came back. Woof. Yeah, we all have different unit letters in the condo. We all have our own like houses, but that's all right. You can take that now. I want to know what was in it. Exploring unity consciousness. Sorry, cute guys distract me. I'll tell you, in high school, I had a nickname. Cockwatched. It's like I had radar. My head would snap around 180 degrees. Cute boy. CBBCC, the Cute Boy Big Cocks Club. I hope I don't get demonetized for that. Anyway, let me give you the prayer. This is a fun read. I mean, I know, it's tricky, right? The Australian agate is the only card of concern. Someone is not as they appear to be, but I don't know. Empathically, the vibe I get, energetically, the vibe I get off this is that if you go into that unity consciousness, just explore, dip a toe, I think you're going to see a lot more. And so when this person is revealed, unveiled, for good or ill, whether it's what you want or not, it's going to work out for you. Please take a nice deep breath. I call upon my pantheons of the divine to please bless the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm watching this video, receiving this reading with all that they need, this new moon in Taurus. To their full moon in Sagittarius, May 2021, that they may explore unity consciousness with the mantra, I am one eternal light appearing as all, to get that they are limitless, that they need to recognize this truth, that they can do anything they choose to do, calling in the angels, the healing angels of romance with their power of air, working with this Australian agate to help clear their perception, which would make sense. Their perception is going to change if they're exploring unity consciousness, that they can stay calm as someone who has been fronting is unmasked, so that with this card of strength they cast strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower for the well-being of all and with harm to none, as I will it, so let it be done. So mote it be. And so it is. Whoo, girl. Look, I'm just telling you, every hour means that you could take a touchstone, does not have to be Australian agate, right? And you could chant the mantra and the spell into it, so every hour, right, you could just touch it like piece of jewelry. Oh, go watch my video, Remembering Grace. It talks about touchstones and totems in terms of like reminding you of things, like a string around your finger, but fashion and function, right? How much fun was that? Did you like it? like it, hit the thumbs up. You want more, subscribe, follow along. Got a lot of cool stuff coming to the channel and other platforms. And certainly comment, share, all that YouTube-y stuff. And if you want to preview my book for free, the link is down there. You want to play with us on Facebook? You can. The Drawing Circle Facebook page. We're going to be booking paid as well as free Zoom events on there. There's just a lot coming up. Words of Grace, Dylan Martinson, Millennial Minute, Dollhouse, Nancy Antonucci, and so much more coming down the pike. Even a divination system is in the works, so please follow along. And thank you so much for watching, my Sagittarius asses. I love you so much. So I wish you all truly from my heart to yours the very best and the very blessed of this new moon in Taurus, waxing to your full moon in Sagittarius. Hail! Farewell. And blessed be.